Hi guys, welcome back for another one. We're continuing here with Transport Fever 2, the Apex Challenge. And yeah, we're just continuing watching our little line here we put in last time. Not a very epic one, but we're now delivering construction material to Chesapeake. And today's goal, let's go this way. Today's goal, we are going to deliver food to Chesapeake, just making things even more convoluted. There are some upgrading things that I need to get to shortly. We're not going to do them in this episode, but definitely something I keep my eye on as we go forward here. Money is back in the positive, so I feel comfortable going forward. We made 1 million. I think that number is going to fluctuate up and down, as this line right here we're watching is probably not going to deliver every year. Maybe it will, but I don't think it's going to deliver every year. So before we move on to our next project that I just told you guys we're going to do, is set up food, is going to zoom out here, break away from this truck, is we're going to take a look at the line we put in last time. I think we need to fix Chesapeake. No, I don't think. I know we need to fix Chesapeake. So, zoomed in a little too much. There we go. So our current rate is, well, this is 11 out of 47. Anyway, so our rate that we should have delivering should be 47. Now, we're not going to go dive into the trains. I know they're off, but I do want to make sure my inner city lines are taking care of this. I want to put it that way, taking care of it efficiently. Even if they're running empty, I just want to make sure they empty this platform as quickly as possible. In reason. And what I mean in reason is just make sure they're hitting a rate. So if I double this up, we're going to be doing it at a much higher rate than what I want it to be. So what I want to do at this point is just add an extra one. So manage vehicle, put an extra one on, and it should be more than enough for right now. And that they'll take care of. Every time a train comes in, they'll cycle it out and won't be any problems. We take a look at the new rate. It did not adjust. Well, it didn't adjust because I'm looking at the wrong thing. And plus, like I said, I knew this was wrong. Didn't want to showcase that this was wrong, but this is how it's wrong. 28, right? We can do 47, which means we could do a third train here. I don't really want to do a third train. I'd rather upgrade these trains. So I'm going to let this passively be fine for now. We'll upgrade it later. So this is what I'm looking for. The rate's 31. It's about 10 each. We could do another one, but 31 is definitely, take a look here, is definitely about the same rate, 28 as the train. So that number, that's perfectly fine. What we have going on here is perfectly a fine balance. We're getting everything delivered. This platform should be emptied before another train rolls in, and it shouldn't be empty for too long. So that's all in my book. All right, so let's move on to food. All right, so first things first, let's take a look at what we built in the past, right? It's been a few episodes. We haven't looked at this in a while. We have all 200 here being transported out. It's saying we're delivering 99%. Let's see how true that statistic is. Let's go. Here we go. This line is Grain Food, Green Bay West. It says 209, so we should be delivering 100%. I don't know why that didn't say 100%. Why don't you say 100%? Maybe they don't believe in 100%. By the way, this should be 100%. 209. Is there backlog here? It is backlogging, so you guys are taking too much time somewhere. As we really should not have backlog. It's very interesting that we have some backlogging going on. Let's not deep dive into that because I'll go down a rabbit hole and I'll never get out of it for this episode. So currently production, we're shipping 79, but we definitely, since we upgraded, we could actually deliver another full farm of grain. And that's what I plan on doing this episode, is hooking up another farm and getting up this max 200 production. So farms nearby, we have one on this side. I don't think I really want to go there. It seems like a really long way to go. I think I just want to pick the next closest one, which is going to be up here. And I've debated back and forth. Should I do a train? Should I don't know. I've done a couple different debating, but I think what I'm going to do is a train. And I may just shut this farm down, to be honest with you guys. I might just shut this farm down. And then we'll have these two farms delivered to a train platform where that's where we load up from. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's put a train platform in between these two farms. So we may not get food to Chesapeake today, but that is our goal of what we're working towards. So we only need one platform as of right now. We are still going to rock. Do I still want to rock a 180? I could probably move to 120. This train will be separate from everything else. Let's do a 120. It is going to be separated from everything else, so we can go a little larger right now without up. Right now, if we go larger elsewhere, we might have to upgrade in other spots. But this one's going to be on its own, so let's do it this way. And we're just going to have you right here. Looks good. Looks good to me. All right. What I'm going to do is... Alright, now if I put curvy line in, what kind of line do I get? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Digs in, but once again, we can clean stuff up later. Alright, so let's just delete this. I'm just going to set this up the way that I want it. And I didn't have to delete it all back like that. I got a little carried away. I'm trying to think what I want to do. You guys will pick up, deliver down, drop off, and turn around. Let's see. Let's have you turn around. Okay, turn around right like this. Alright, so we go. Oh, this is going to be backwards. So come down. All right, so you're going to come. Let's put this in here real quick. We only need 10 meters. Ah! You hit the wrong key and you get things you don't want. All right, so rotate. That's the key I want. Not B for bulldoze. I think that's what I hit. B for bulldoze. All right. So you hook up right there. All right. So if we go like that, okay, you guys will come up, rotate around, out. We want to come up this way and back around. All right. Gotcha. So what we want to do here is truck unload like that. We'll see what this looks like. Hopefully this does it the way I want it to go. All right, so we're going from here to here. Oh, it's doing exactly what I wanted to do. Awesome. I was afraid of it just going straight and then doing a loopy. I didn't want to do a loopy. All right, so that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. Make you yellow for green. All right, so you are a road line. And Ridge Street. Yeah, don't like the word Ridge Street. Let's call you Grain Depot. Matter of fact, let's just rename you to that. All right, so that's the one. We're just gonna hook the one line for right now. We'll shut the other line down and then get this one going. All part of my plan. I think it's part of my plan. All right, so you're gonna come this way and down in. Not a track. We want streets. Straight, please. Oh, this is so difficult. That's fine. It can be like that. Yeah, it can be like that. Is that straight? I think that's straight from there. Yeah, we're going to do some terrain modification here. What I want to do is see if I can get... There we go. Alright, and then... I don't have a whole lot of cash. Alright, no train modification. Oh, I gotta do train modification. That is going to be messed up. Yeah, only need to be fixed on one side. There we go. That should be enough for we get the trains or the train line in flat. All right, we're gonna keep it as a through station because I don't know what the future holds. There we go. Cool. Yes, because you deliver straight in here. All right, that's exactly what I want. All right, let's go ahead and delete this line in the middle. And we're just, normally I do a fast forward here, but this shouldn't be too hard, too long, or too difficult to do. So let's go ahead and put it in. Let's go ahead and build it live. All right, so you, it's fine. We can go this way. All right, so let's keep you straight so we can do future expansion. Keep you flat. I mean, I don't need to go flat forever, but at least long enough where I can do future expansions and not worry about it. All right, gotta make sure we're heading up. Let's do a little out so we can wrap around. I should have directly up. What does it look like? Not very expensive, apparently. Actually, it's great. I love it. Alright, let's go leave it, give it a little bit of space. And here we go. Alright, once again, a little bit of space. Alright, I think we're gonna need more than one train. We're gonna set one train to start, so I'm not gonna put signals in because one train doesn't really need a signal. And we'll go ahead and get the just make this a really long so I have room to expand later. All right, so 5 vehicles. We want the general and we're moving grain. So we want the gondola. All right, we have a 120 platform, so we can definitely make these larger now. It's 117. I think 117 is fine. Mediocre. Yeah, we'll be able to move it, no problem. So it might be a little overkill. We'll see. We'll see what we get here. We did not set a new line. We're grabbing grain here and running it down here. Let's make you yellow. You are a train line. Depot to food. Food factory. I don't know if factory is the right word for food, but that's what we're naming it. All right, so there we go. Let's get you on that line. I wish you could only, there we go. All right, let's see. Well, this would work a lot better if we if we had some vehicles delivering some grain. All right, not a big deal. Let's see. The road, buildings, grain. I want to do it on. Let's put it right here, so that way the depot can service the other ones too. All right, we're gonna need a lot of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we're gonna speed this up. Yeah, definitely speed this up. We're gonna look at, keep an eye on the rates here. Let's move these up to the top corner. All right, so currently our rate is 61. We know we can do a lot better than 61. We're definitely gonna double this up. Actually, we're gonna double this up twice. But we want these guys to spread out a little bit. So let's zoom out here. Unfortunately, we got the white screen, a little harder to see. But we definitely want to put 8 more on. As soon as the first one reaches the depot, I'm going to put 8 more on. All right, he's there. Let's clone. All right, because right now we got an empty train running. We're going to have to take a look at that rate also. First vehicle through, 8 more to go. We're going to drop another 8 here. We want to get a rate that's above 200. Slightly above 200, not massively over 200. All right, looks like actually the first set's already through. There is fully through. Let's go ahead and release another 8. All right, rate is there. So we're going to drop that. We're going to just go 2 at a time. So let's uncheck them. Just give me 2. Okay, so we're just trying to get them to separate. We're trying to separate them out just a little bit. They will naturally, trains or trucks on the same line will naturally separate themselves over time. But as of right now, we want to try to help that process out just a little bit if we can. Oh, actually, our line just went above 205. All right, so while that's sorting stuff out, let's take a look at our train here. Our train, Great Cheaper Food Factory. The rate is 81. That is definitely not ideal. We want that to be higher. Once again, we want to try to push that to 200. Unfortunately, with trains, trying to min-max can be a very difficult balance. Very, very difficult balance. All right, we're letting this train run back. I don't even know if it's even going to be full in its first go. Let's get this up. We can keep an eye on it. Train's coming in. I mean, this train should constantly be running full. I don't want your stuff. All right, if I turn on all again. All right, so we have. All right, so 83 here. This is showing 208, which means we shouldn't have any grain being stored up. All right, you are you're full. You take 70. All right, we're gonna keep an eye on this. Once we hit 70 here, we're gonna unleash a new train, which reminds me, close this down. Manage vehicle. We're gonna get ready to clone one of these. Yeah, this line, we should definitely be making a profit here. Oh, I just realized I'm not got enough cash for another vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking some payroll hits. The Chesapeake construction delivery is not making me, it's actually losing me over $500,000. Seems wrong. Seems wrong on many levels. Let me clone this. I can't, don't have enough money. Ah. All right, for the first time in a while, I'm going to go ahead and borrow because we're just slowing myself down if I don't get this train on. All right, clone. Oof. Where's the hell we don't have enough cash? All right, there it goes. All right, so this should start turning money. This is, like I said, this could just be a rate thing where it's not getting it fully cycled through in 1 year, so it's going to lose us money. But once again, this is a sign that I'm going to need to change something up on this route because something's causing this to be a huge miss. And and there's our first problem. Signals. I forgot to put signals in for multiple trains. So we have 2 that are just probably just staring at each other across the way. Does this look about the middle? It looks about the middle to me. A little oopsie daisy there. All right, and I think we're going to end up with a 3rd train here, so let's go ahead and get these separated a little bit more. All right, that seems like more than enough for 3 trains. All right, once again, okay, these do look like they're doing their job. We're not having grain stockpile here. So these are doing their job. Are you making me a profit? Grain depot. Yeah, you're making me a little bit of profit. You'll do a little better when I get a little better vehicles. Actually, you're up to 222. You're killing it. You're killing it, buddy. Yeah, we are officially full capacity. Which I believe we look back at our trains. 140. All right, so this is where things get a little sticky. So we have trains picking up right now. So if we put another train on, we're going to be about 240, which is too much. It's too much. For what we deliver. So we'll actually start losing money with our trains. However, if we shut down the other food plant, like I said I was going to do, and use this one, we can put 3 trains on here and be comfortably fine. The station will overflow, but there should be more than enough food to, one, take care of Bravo, which demands 77. We're at 2. Oh no, we're not. We're at we'll be at 100. At 240, we'll be at 120 bread. I think we'll still have enough. It's supposed to say 80, another 60. Yeah, that's 220. That's 240 right there. So actually, that will be fine for both of those lines. So we just need to get this other one shut down. So that way the demand from bread or the demand for grain comes from here, which is not going to be difficult. It's not going to be very difficult at all. So let's get this one set up to wrap up this episode, as we are running out of time. And then we'll finish this whole entire construction all the way to Chesapeake here, beginning of next episode. What did I just spend 3,000 on? A signal, a random signal that I do not want. Yeah, that's a way to sign off. Let's just build some random signals here. All right, so what we want to do is we want to have this wrap a little bit better than that, if I can, please. All right, so we add a building up here. All right, so we're going up this way, down this way. So if we're going down, we'll put truck stop out here, and then have you turn up this way, straight, and back over. So if we go ahead and add this line in, boom, and boom, works perfectly fine. And you guys see me working this way, it's just to make sure, one, we don't have crossover here, right? If we don't make crossover, the more smoothly they go. Same thing up here. If you take a look at here, they go in, swoop around, back out. That's why you guys see me construct things the way I do, to make sure there's no crossing over. We're gonna go ahead and we'll make you a little bit of darker color grain. Why not? And we got to name you something else, because we didn't name the other one. Let's go ahead and call you road. If we can name it better than that, grain. Let's go ahead and call you sidings to grain depot. And we'll start off the next episode getting vehicles on this line and getting this other one shut down. What we'll probably do is shut this one down first, and then we'll activate this line, put another train on. Actually, you could probably just put another train on as soon as we earn enough cash, which right now we're not earning enough cash, but that's all going down next episode. And then we'll get the train heading out to Chesapeake. And if you're enjoying this series so far, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, turn on the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.